Yeah, that's probably the most efficient.
I don't think it actually matters, but, you know, whatever.
And even kind of do this.
Okay, phase 2 is red circuits. Um, those also need copper cable.
Well,
So let's see here. I think one machine making copper cable can probably handle one machine making red circuits. Probably didn't need to space that out quite that much, but that's fine. And then this will have to be reversed. Oh, hang on. We got to do this slightly differently. Because we have to be able to put plastic somewhere.
we can send plastic down this second belt here, where the green circuits are.
We could. We could also let's see, 1 space, 2 space, 3
Or a passive provider.
spaces.
Or requester chest.
Yeah. Requester. You don't need there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because these guys are going to make that. This will request plastic. Same with this one. All right, and then we will do 1, 2. Okay. And then finally, how's this gonna go? Where are the passive provider chests? Nope, you beat me to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
You really don't have to do much for speed module 2. You just need another you just slap another factory down, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. It'll just be really, really slow without, because you also need, 5 more
Mm,
um,
yeah.
red circuits for that. So we would need to make um,
We need to replicate this, basically.
yeah, basically. And maybe not even quite. I think we're making more green circuits than we actually need. It looks like we're making a lot more green circuits than we actually need.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we would just need to make more red circuits. We're actually making slightly more red circuits than we actually need, it looks like. Slightly, not many. Maybe the exact amount. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Mm.
It would have to sit here a while before we could really determine. I guess I'll limit this down to a single row. Man, we're getting close to being able to see what we need with the rocket. We're on
Mm-hmm.
the last thing to research before we actually research the rocket silo itself. Granted, that's going to take a really freaking long time because it's 1,000 of each of the science packs.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty much a lot. Copper seems to be holding fine. Oh, iron's actually full now, so whatever we were doing that was using so much of our iron, we've stopped doing now because the iron is backed up
mm-hmm.
mostly. So I guess that's good. I guess I know we need concrete, so I guess we need to look into actually making that.
Yeah, we need to find a supply
Um,
of stone.
we also need to. I don't think we're doing it currently because I think we're using all the engine units directly in the robot production, but we need electric engine units for for some of this stuff. Like to build the rocket silo, you need 200 electric engine units, 200 blue circuits, 100 pipe, which is easy enough, 1,000 concrete, and 1,000
Oh hell,
steel.
I probably have 100 pipe in my inventory at any given time.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm pretty sure I could request it. We also need to produce some. We also need to produce solid fuel. It looks like because the rocket fuel requires solid fuel.
Oh, you mean I shouldn't have been burning that stuff from my single player game?
I don't know how much you actually need of it, so I mean, we might only need like, let's say we need 1,000 units of rocket fuel or
That's
something
not
like
much.
that. I know, that's not. I don't know how many units of rocket fuel we need, so um, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, but we should probably work on some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You can work on putting speed modules in some of these factories.
well, I guess we should start with the concrete because that's the easiest.
Yeah.
The solid fuel isn't hard. Just I'm a little bit frightened to start using all of our excess like stuff, just because I guess we have extra excess heavy oil we can a little bit of excess heavy oil we can consume.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to. I don't want to run out of oil.
Let's see.
But we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna run out of oil.
I'm looking. Where do we have?
We're actually not getting enough oil as it is. That's actually really, maybe that's what we need to tackle next is oil. Ugh. I didn't actually realize how
Actually, I'm looking for.
poor off we were on oil. There was a whole bunch of oil down like super far away. You can't scroll this map, can you? Oh, yes, you can.
Where are all our refineries?
So there's one down by Iron Pickup 2, and there's 3 down by that giant copper field we were looking at. So the question is, how do we want to handle... Do we want to train, or do we want to just make a really long pipeline?
Well, we have the room to do the long pipeline.
Yeah. It's just a lot of pipe. You must be... Why are you requesting red circuits?
Because I build stuff with them, I guess. I must have been building stuff with them before.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go see how much pipe we have stored up, and then I guess we're gonna need to make 4 oil derricks, pump jacks, or whatever they're called. Pump jacks. We have loads of pipe.
Alright, 4 being manufactured.
Okay, I have a bunch of pipe. Probably not enough, but I guess I will head down towards the train stations and start laying pipe.
Alright. Oh god, you need lubricant to make the splitters? Ugh.
Split what?
To make the blue splitters, you need lubricant.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty miserable.
Mm-hmm. Alright, where is our pipe factory? Or are those like... Do we have requester chests of those? Probably have requester chests of those.
We do.
Alright, so you're bringing in more. There's one oil derrick. You're actually running it pretty far. You're actually running it on the ground here, which is
Well, there's a pump in the train station, so... I don't know why I'm using underground pipe. It doesn't really matter, but...
No. Because you're using it on the last row, so...
Just so used to running everything with underground pipe.
Mm-hmm.
But I've made all this underground pipe, so... I can't turn it back.
No, there really is no like recycling system or trashing system in this game.
There is not. I'm almost to the first train stop. I don't think that's even actually halfway. Where are you at?
Oh, I'm walking. I'm looking for the end of the existing pipeline here.
It's... What do you mean you're looking for the end of the existing pipeline?
Well,
Oh, that's the stuff I'm... You're at the stuff I'm laying.
Oh, I was gonna say we're going pretty far here. So then, what?
What?
Then what do you need me to do?
Take your... Do you have pipes in your inventory?
I do, yes.
You can take those and your pump jacks and go to the other end and start working your way back towards me.
Okay. All right. Should have taken the train.
Probably, yes.
For some reason, I thought you were starting from the other end.
Nope.
I don't know why. By what, you said by coal, or by copper 3 or something? Which one is it by? The oil?
Just pull up the map and scroll. Hit M and then scroll until you see purple dots. There is a single spot just after Iron 2.
Oh, there we go.
And then there's 3 that are the whole way down by that giant thing of...
Alright, I gotcha. Oh, there's like no more iron being produced over here at this stop. You'll eventually pass it. By iron 1. Oh, a little bit of stone over here. I don't know, what would have been easier, train or pipeline? Probably pipeline.
Pipeline is easier. Whether it's smarter, it's not... Yeah, whether it's smarter or not, it's not nearly as resource friendly as a train would have been. But I don't actually know that we have the space required to do another train stop.
No, we'd have to like put it
without moving. Yeah, without moving solar panels.
That's true. We have all those solar panels. Where am I? Okay, iron pickup 2. You're running the pipeline on the very last row, correct? On the bottom? Alright. There's the oil.
Would you find the first spot or the...
Yes.
Okay, so you still got a ways to go yet.
Yep.